Welcome. Welcome to a segment, a sharing. What are we sharing? We are sharing love, compassion, kindness, grace, forgiveness. Tracy is a medium in which collective consciousness is flowing through. Tracy has moved aside, lack of better words, to allow source energy to flow through and communicate. Eternal light beings flowing through. Angels flowing through. The miraculous grand connection. How does it all work? Truly a miracle. Still to this day, it fascinates Tracy. How do you move my hands? How do I know what to say? How do I make facial expressions? Oh, a miracle, a miracle. So this day, we want to share love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness. And we know to some it's sort of, do you have anything else? Something a little more interesting? No. What we share is the grandest sense of divine. When you walk upon Mother Earth, while you are walking upon Mother Earth, you hold divine love, divine compassion, divine forgiveness, divine kindness, divine peace, divine joy, divine passion. It gets buried and covered underneath layers of human experience. We understand not all days feel good. That is why we share these segments, to allow space for ones to feel better than perhaps one is feeling. The experience of life, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the victories, the blows, the experience of life. And so many are searching for something beyond themselves, when truly it is held within every step you take. Ones are seeking happiness. Oh, if I had this, I would be happy. If this happened, I would be happy. Oh, if that one could just do that, I would be happy. Always seeking outside oneself, when all along it is held within the grandest sense of joy. And to some, joy, what are you talking about? Joy? Do you see the world? Do you know what is happening on our planet? Do you have any idea the war that takes place, the cruelty that takes place? And you want me to feel joyful when I am struggling with a sort of a dead-end job? And you want me to feel joyful? You want me to be forgiving about the hand I was delivered? Yeah. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we want to share that it is understood that in the contrast of life, there would be times where it is difficult to even open your eyes to get out of bed. We understand. That is why we are sharing. To remind you that you hold all your desires, your dreams and wishes, and that would sound like a bunch of BS to many, too many. What are you talking about? You must be in the heavens. My dreams were washed away at a very young age. I lost everything that I loved. My desires, my wishes, are you kidding me? It's time in, time out. Chaotic drive to work. Home life, just not very good. And you want me to live out my dream? My dream is to have some peace. My dream is to live without concern and worry. My dream would be just to live happily and joyously and passionately. But how can I do that when life has being so unkind to me. Well, we understand. And we would say, how do you do that? By knowing that you hold within you the grandest sense of love, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness that could ever be felt. It is just as it is in the heavens. You hold it at all times. And we have shared that love and all emotions are a vibration. And we share that it comes from within, extended forth. And so many feel it has to come. They have to see it arrive. But here it is. When we speak about it in vibration, in the vibrational sense, when you think of your emotions, your loving emotion, and you feel love, you feel on top of the world, you feel like you are in love with all, in love, there is an energy to it that just emanates forward. And every step feels so great. And if we speak about the emotion of, let us say, anger, and it's eating away at you and you feel burdened and restricted, almost to the point of rage and resentfulness, you feel it in every step you take. So when you think of vibration from moving from within, moving forward, and then you think about taking a step, what are you walking into? Just ponder that. What are you walking into? What is the vibration you are placing forward, that you are placing forward? When you feel happy, we won't push it with the word joy, but when you feel reasonably happy, you feel it. You walk differently. You speak differently. You hold your whole body differently. And when you are feeling upset, perhaps you're feeling less than, perhaps you're feeling unworthy, perhaps you are feeling discarded, perhaps you are feeling so hurt from the depths of your soul hurt. It is difficult to feel that you're going to walk into happiness anyway. Would that not hold true? Because when you are feeling those emotions, it is difficult to see beyond those emotions. And when you take a step, you are walking into that emotion, carrying the emotion. And some carry emotions such as anger, resentfulness, hurt, burdened, frustration for a very long period of time, perhaps even a lifetime. What we are sharing with you is, when you see your travel upon Mother Earth, in the knowing that you hold your creation, for we would say you are divine creation, creating through divine creation, that you are, when you are knowing you are creating into your next step, is it possible that you would be mindful that you are walking into the next step? And we understand we're pushing it here, because if you feel angry, and you have good reason to, or you wouldn't be feeling it, all emotions are meant to be felt. The contrast of life has to be there. You would not know hot if it wasn't for cold. You would not know happiness if it wasn't for sorrow. The contrast has to be there in order for you to choose. And ones will say, oh, this is BS. I did not choose this. I did not choose my spouse to do what they did. I did not choose this mundane, going nowhere job. I did not choose. and we would understand that would be how you would feel. You have the choice in how you feel about it. You have the choice to pick the emotion you wish to feel. And again, very, very, not difficult, but it all feels so natural. If your spouse has created something that has upset you, you will feel upset, yes. If you truly feel that you are in a nowhere mundane job that you really dislike, you will naturally feel that way. It's natural. But what if the perception was changed just a little bit? What if that if you brought forth your love and your compassion and your kindness and your forgiveness and placed it upon the upset, so you extend from within compassion towards your spouse. Let us just say, we know we're pushing it with some. What if you extended gratitude for the mundane job? Just think vibration. So then what if you place love upon something else, and gratitude upon something else, and kindness upon something else, and forgiveness, perhaps something small? What you are creating is the vibration moving forward. You are creating the next step. And it is so true. You see the world so differently. When you are angry and upset, living in fear, perhaps, do you see the world the same as if you were joyous, content, and peaceful and happy? No. You cannot hold one and hold the other. One must be placed down. You cannot hold anger and hold joy at the same time. One has to be placed down. We're bringing an awareness to why does it feel so natural that one holds anger for a far greater length of time than holding joy or happiness, peacefulness, contentment. Why is the peace placed down, the contentment placed down, far easier, if you will? Why is that? And it truly is a choice. So all emotions are meant to be felt. All emotions are meant to be experienced. That's why you are upon Mother Earth, to feel. What would life look like without emotion? The Walking Dead. Emotions are meant to be felt for the contrast of life, and the contrast of life is there for the choice. You have been granted free will. And it's not just about free will to do whatever you wish to do or believe in whatever you wish to believe. Free will, the free choice, the choice to choose, the choice to choose. You are able to choose your emotions and how long you wish to carry them for. What do you wish to walk into? Even if you change the vibration, even for a moment, so let us say you're upset or feeling very hurt. Someone has come along and has truly hurt your being. Your heart hurts. Your heart hurts. What if you just brought from within, and place love upon the hurt? And just say to yourself, okay, what about a little compassion? I'll place some compassion towards myself for feeling so hurt. I'll just lick my wounds, so to speak. And once you start the awareness of bringing forth the love, compassion, and kindness for oneself, forgiveness for oneself, you are placing it forward. And we know it is not an easy task. If you are feeling burdened with life, we know. That is why we want to share. We are eager to share with you, for you to remember the truest sense of yourself, love for oneself, It doesn't get any better than that. And when you love yourself deeply and passionately, when you are in love with you, what is the vibration? And what are you placing forward? So when you are going to your mundane job and you truly have a high love for oneself, not in a superior way, no, love for oneself, nurturing oneself, one's beat upon themselves each day. Just getting dressed in the morning can create much condemnation upon oneself. You start the day like that, day in, day out, day in, day out. It's heavy. And the world just does not look the same as if you were walking into the vibration of love. Love is the answer. If we could share anything with you from where we are, love is the answer. And love for oneself is the answer. Because when you find love anywhere, naturally you find kindness and compassion and forgiveness. Naturally. And you can't find forgiveness, or you cannot bring forth forgiveness or choose forgiveness without choosing love, without choosing kindness. They all go hand in hand. Ponder it. Really, really, really good. Really good. There is great love for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.